morning, everyone. Marianne from Coastal Love and Decor. Today we're going to do a sweet little angel from an ornament on a frame, and I've already did a video to show you how to prep your frames. This frame is approximately, can't talk this morning, 6 by 8. Okay, first things first, we're going to clean our frame, our glass, and I'm using my alcohol, and we're just going to clean this up. Make sure we don't have anything on our glass frame. And I'm also going to do the back. Okay, it looks good. What is this? I see something right here. Must be on the other side. Right there. Yep. Okay, you could do this in any orientation you would like, you know, sideways, this way, but I'm choosing to do it this way. All right, the items that you will need to do this project would be an ornament of your choice. This one is a angel with a starfish and pearl and the coral on her with her wings. Seashells of your choice. You pick what you would like. A starfish. I try to get a starfish in all of my pieces. And you want, this is crushed. I call it crushed pearlized shell because it's like the mother of pearl finish. We're going to use some of that. We're also going to use some clear glass. And you can get this at Michael's or maybe Hobby Lobby. You can order that online also as well. I think Amazon even has it. Honestly, I can't remember where I got this. I like it because it has just a tiny bit of blue hint in the back, and I'd like to get some more. I'm just about out. All right, and if there's any extra resin, I am going to use Color Passion Turquoise Gel Tint to make some turtles for my pocket turtles. When you're doing resin, you should always have something small handy just in case you have extra resin, because you don't want to waste your resin. Okay, let's begin. All right, so first off, we're going to take off this ornament hanger. And you just get a pair of pliers or needle nose pliers, whatever you have, and you just twist it out. And there you go. Now she is ready to use. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I want to add my crushed shell to the bottom of my frame. I'm not liking that piece. Okay, and then you arrange it the way you would like, but you also want to make sure that you've got everything, the glass covered. Now, with the green tape showing through, that kind of helps you. So I'm just going to slip in pieces to try and cover that all up, because you just don't want that showing. I need some flat pieces. And you don't want it too high as well. Okay, put a piece here, and let's put another piece there. If you can see, some of the And actually, I should probably put my angel on because I'm going to guarantee you this is going to move. So let me start there. So I don't want it straight across. I just want it to more or less represent the seashore. And this is why you could use glass on this, but on this one, I'm using the shell for this. I just think it looks so pretty. All right, next thing is you're going to decide where you want to put your ornament, and I'm using the angel. So I'm going to kind of push her down. See what I'm saying? It's moving. Oh, my husband's cutting the grass. Please excuse the lawnmower sounds in the background. So you want to make sure your frame is straight and everything's straight. Now, I probably should put just a little bit of glue, only because it is a heavy piece. You don't have to, but sometimes it's better that you do. So I see like her wings are hitting the back of the glass and her head. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue just for some security. I'm just gonna pop a dab on here. Maybe right there and right there. All right, get my lid on my glue. Okay, now we're gonna put her back down, just like that. Just put her back in there. And like I said, it's just a little extra security, especially when it's a heavier piece, but the resin's gonna hold her in, but it's okay to, you know, better to be safe than sorry. That's my motto. Okay, now she's ready there. Now I'm going to add the shells I want, and she still looks a little crooked to me. There we go. And I got some glass showing here I don't want. Everything else looks good, but I'm looking for a piece to stick in here. There you go, just like that. I think I'll just take this piece out. All right, that looks good. All right, let's start placing our shells that we want. So I'm going to sit this one right here. And make sure you keep your shells off your frame. You're gonna have to push them up. And let's do this one. I like the color. We're gonna just place that right there. And then let's make it look like they're floating in the water, the seashells. So, and you could do whatever you want. If you didn't want to do any more on this, this would be just as beautiful. But I'm gonna add a little bit more. So I'm just gonna add my shells to make them look like they're floating in the water. And then, let's see, let's add, I think I'll add this one up here, like so. And then, obviously, I gotta get my starfish in there. Okay, now, you could just let that go the way it is and pour your resin, but I'm gonna add a little bit more dimension by adding some of the glass. So let me just pour some in the cup here. You see how pretty? It's like iridescent. So I'm just gonna drop some pieces wherever. In on this. And while I'm doing this, guys, if you're liking what I'm doing and want to see more, if you wouldn't mind, please hitting that subscribe button. I would thoroughly appreciate it. And those that have subscribed, thank you very kindly. Okay. I don't want to go too much on it. And I'm going to warn you ahead of time. I am a little bit anal about my placement of stuff. That's just how I am. I can't help it. But you want it to look perfect, but nothing ever is perfect, is it? Okay, and then I'm flipping these because some of them are standing on their side. You can use a toothpick. And let's get some up in this corner. And let's see, here. Looks like it's going under my frame for some reason where it shouldn't be. And this is why you tape. Yeah, that's going up in there. Interesting. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Okay. Do I want any more? Maybe one right there. And I don't want them really side by side on each other. Get what I'm saying? Like I said, some of these are stubborn, they won't flip flat, but that's okay. You can leave it the way it is. And how about a few more right in here? Just like that. And I'm thinking that looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? We're just going to do it like so. Move that up there. I'm liking it. I'll just leave that little one there. We need one in here. And I think what I want to do is also add a pearl. I do like pearls in my pieces. Not that all pieces can have pearls, but you do you. You do what makes you happy. There's no wrong or right way to do this. This is just to show you how I make mine. And I'm gonna put one in here because I have no glass there. And I'm gonna slip one underneath her wing a little bit because when you look at her from the side, you're gonna see. And I think a couple more in here. And watch the glass, guys, when you're handling it with your hand. I haven't got cut yet, but there's always that chance. Usually it's not that sharp. Okay, let's put one right down in there. And I think I'm done with this. One up there. Because I just don't want to go too crazy. The main focus on this is that beautiful angel holding the starfish. That's the main focus as she's standing on the beach. My version of the beach. Okay. Now you could also use colored paste in the back. I think on my next video, I'm going to be doing a mermaid talking on her shell phone. She's cute little mermaid, and that's gonna be my next project. And I'm actually thinking about using the colored resin for the background on that piece. Okay, that looks good. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to get my resin ready. And on this project, I'm still taking another look-see here. This does look good. Oh, get my pearl. I have a container of pearls. I want to try to find the ones with no holes in them. Although if you don't have any without holes, go ahead and use the ones with the holes, but just kind of place it so you don't see the hole coming up front. So I think I'm just going to drop that pearl right in there. Just like that. And here's another piece of glass laying here, so I might as well throw it in there. Okay. Now we're ready to pour the resin. And let me put this glass away. For this project, I'm going to be using Diction Resin. I'm going to put my gloves on. I'll mix it in front of you, and then I'll have to stir it for 5 minutes. And during those 5 minutes, I'll pause this video because you don't need to watch me mix resin for 5 minutes, because honestly, I know that's boring. I want to get to when I'm watching videos, I want to see the action. So I don't normally watch when they stir. Okay. So I have my cup. I have smaller cups. This should take probably an ounce, but I like to have a little bit extra just in case. So I'm going to do 2 ounces, and that's why I was saying if I have any extra clear resin left over, I was going to use Color Passion Turquoise Gel Tint for the extra resin, and I was going to make these mini turtles. So we'll see once we start pouring. So let me move this aside just a little bit. And I know a lot of people mix it in separate cups. I don't, unless I have to wait. So I'm going to pour 1 ounce. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, this chickie poo needs her glasses, because the numbers are starting to get smaller. Anybody else have that problem? All right, so I poured 1 ounce of part A. And I know some people do different parts first. I don't. I just pour. And instead of having a bunch of cups, I just use 1. So, and I'm going to pour to 2. So, on my line, I have the 2 ounces. And I'm going to get myself a popsicle stick or whatever you guys want to use. And I'm going to start stirring this for 5 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Okay, and then I will be back in 5 to pour this for you.